Okay, I think it's healthy to take a look at the Mormon views on both God and the Mormon views on man, in the spirit of mutually understanding one another's belief system and how we interact with one another. Joseph Smith, the central figure to the Book of Mormon, as we've talked about in other videos, said that God is an exalted man who was once as we are. That is to say, God originated as a man and had become a deity. Okay? I guess it's okay, you can write that in any text you want, but let's think about that. If God is creator, who once was man, who later became divine, who created this universe? A man? I don't know. That's problematic. Lorenzo Snow, a prolific speaker and writer on the subject in the leadership of the Mormon Church, said this: as man now is, God once was. Let's think about that. As man now is, God once was. As God now is, man may become. Now, that is to say, you're watching this video, I'm speaking into this video, with this idea that at some time we will each be God, a God. I find that difficult. Knowing myself how I know myself, I see myself differently. I see myself as a sinner in need of grace. A sinner in need of grace. The irony is, the Jaredite people that migrated from the Tower of Babel were exalting themselves to be like God or a God. And God so confused their language, knowing the potential of their ideology, that they actually thought they could be God, and God destroyed what they were building because of their pursuit of divinity. But yet the irony is those people migrated and were the historical genesis of a revelation that says one day they'll be like God. I'm missing something here. Brigham Young, an early leader in the Mormon Church, saw Adam as God in bodily form. And the Garden of Eden was not in Mesopotamia, but Missouri. Eve was a heavenly wife. Gordon Hinckley saw Christ himself as conceived, not immaculate conception, as conceived by the union of the archangel Michael with Mary. And that Jesus himself, and you'll see why polygamy is so important among Mormons, is that Jesus himself was married to both Mary and Martha. Now this is a unsubstantiated and gross deviation from 4 gospel narratives from 4 different perspectives in a culture substantiated with careful investigation all the accounts of the life of Jesus, and nowhere do you find in a biblical writing or a secular first century historian claiming that Jesus, one, was married, let alone to 2 wives. The multiple wives aspect of Mormonism exists because although Jesus said in Matthew 22, there is no marriage in heaven, Mormons see marriage as eternal. Therefore, those you are married to are there in eternity in the celestial realm of the afterlife to help you build your individual kingdom and help you to become a deity yourself. So herein lies a serious deviation from Scripture. Mormonism's views on God and man are quite different than that of Christianity.